Alright, welcome back. If you've not watched the first part, then I recommend you go back to that, because then you've got the scripts up to date. Right, so, at the end of the last video, we got to the point where we just got the ball to say game over when you lose, but we got a problem now. When you press the green flag, the ball just says game over because it's on the orange. So, click control and do when the green flag is clicked. Now, we want it to go to the coordinates in the middle of the screen, so in this case, 0, 0. So when that runs, it goes to the middle. We want the same with the paddle. So, we're going to do, when the green flag is clicked, go to, now obviously if we did it to 0, 0, it would be right there. So we're going to have to guess roughly minus 175. But that's too low. 150. Now that's a good place for it. So now, we've got the ball, it bounces off, when you die it goes there, but it still doesn't say game over for very long. So if we test this now, right, it's all working fine. And once you start again, the same thing happens. But this game over thing isn't very good because it only stays for 1 second. So we're going to get rid of that. Get rid of it. We'll keep the forever if block there. And we're going to click on the stage, go to backgrounds and paint. Now select the text tool, set the size to about 72, and you could say game over. Now go to the ball and click control. Now we're going to go into a new function now called broadcast. What broadcast does is it sends a message to all the other sprites that receive the broadcast, and it tells it to do something. So we're going to broadcast end game. Once we broadcast this, we can go over to the game side and we can do when green flag is clicked, first of all we need it to flick to the first background, which is background 1. Then we're going to do a new one. When I receive end game, switch to background 2. So when we run this, once the ball hits the orange, the game's over. So all we've got to add now is the stop all command, and it stops the ball there. So let's test that. Right, that worked. So what I thought we should do now is add lives. Now this is quite an advanced function, so we're going to click on variables and make a variable, and we're going to call it lives. Now we're going to do, in the stage, on this one where it says where the green flag is clicked and it says switch to background 1, we're also going to do set lives to however many lives you want. I'm going to set it to 3. Now, on the ball, where it says if touching orange, broadcast end game, we're going to have to change this now because that isn't correct anymore. We're going to have to do change lives by -1, and then we're going to have to go control, wait 1 second, motions, go to 0, 0. Next we're going to also have to add something, an if statement. So no, we're going to put an if else statement in, put everything everything here into the else statement. Now on this if statement we're going to do an operator equals, just drag that into it, put lives into the first box, and on the other one 0. So if lives is 0, then broadcast end game. Broadcast end game and wait. Otherwise, change lives by -1 and then go to the beginning again. So let's test it. So that works. But because of this wait 1 second, it's not working properly. So if we get rid of that wait 1 second block, it works better now. And even if you're all the way over here, you should have time to get to it. And once the lives get to 0, it goes to game over again, and you can start again and it works. Right, so that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.